Hearts advance into the fifth round of the Scottish Cup, but it wasn't without its scares. But before we move on to the match that was played up in Brechin, let's talk about Denis Law for a few moments, sadly, as he's passed away, aged 84. And it would have been wrong not to acknowledge this Scottish great, the only Scottish player to have won the Ballon d'Or. And dare I say, I believe he will be the only man to win it, so he has to be recognised for that. Not only did he play for Scotland, he played for Man United, most notably Manchester City, 237 goals and 404 appearances for Man United, puts him third behind Wayne Rooney and Bobby Charlton, so that's pretty good company there. And he also was sold for a British record fee 3 times during his career, so great player, nicknamed the King, nicknamed the Lawman. He was fantastic. I just want to put that out there.
Aye, great player. Haven't seen many like him in Scotland since, and yeah, it's sad to see him pass away, no longer with us. Like you said, broke the record multiple times through his career. Fantastic player. They don't make them like that anymore.
They certainly don't. So let's move on into the game. Brechin 1, Hearts 4. We talked about a scare. It was a great scare because I tell you what, it was Big Sparky. Was it Big Sparky? It was
Big Bright.
No, it was it was Bright, but Sparky took off, 2-footed tackle, and then they brought this guy on, and he absolutely levered it into the top right hand corner. And you were bricking it, Jambo Bear, man. I'm telling you, you were on the ropes.
I wasn't bricking it but I was like, oh no, here we go. Here's potential. Here's a banana peel. Bang on the bloody banana, eh? But in off the post, great strike, phenomenal. I think the commentary were slightly overrating the goal. I mean, it was a good goal, but I mean, it was a great goal actually, But we were talking about it as if it's like a Ballon d'Or goal, and I'm not really seeing that.
Oh, if Bellingham scored that, we'd be talking about it for years.
No, if Bellingham scored it, that you'd be, praising it big time, rightfully. But I don't think a couple of weeks ago, later, you'd forget
Bacon
it.
Bombers.
Whatever, good goal for Bright, great strike. Gordon, no chance, bang, in off the post. You're no saving that. He didn't save it. 1-0 Brechin. Up to this point, it's not like they took a fluke lead, to be fair, because I thought they probably were the better side. Hearts just did not get off to a good start, and Brechin were getting stuck in. And sometimes we forget that Brechin aren't even in the pyramid anymore. They're down in the lowland league, aren't they?
They have plummeted. But before we move on from this goal, should Ewan Spark have been sent off for the 2-footed tackle? No, I mean, they were greeting about it a bit on commentary, but the reality is, he barely made any contact, if any. Yeah, it was 2-footed, but it was alright.
I don't even know if that's a yellow, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but it's not 2001 anymore.
I can live with a yellow, but I mean, the right thing was to not send them off. And it would have ruined the game.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, it would have made it a wee bit easier for your team, to be honest. But after this, we see Forrester get picked up for a booking.
If Hearts can't beat 11 men Brechin, then we don't deserve to go into the next round.
No, you don't. But Forrester gets booked. Shouldn't be diving against any team, let alone Brechin, but he did.
Yeah, young kid.
You know what?
Not a good thing to see coming through at that
I
age.
don't think it was the biggest dive in the world. I think he fell and then he put his face down because he's like, oh, for fuck's sake, I've just botched.
You think he fell over and he was embarrassed?
Yeah, I don't think it was it wasn't the biggest dive I've ever seen. Put it that way, man. I think they were doing a wee bit of geeking about it. But Yanda Handa, right? It's about time this guy actually delivered something. He delivered it against Brechin. What do you make of the goal? Top right hand corner. Brechin's goalie's not going to be saving that, is he, my friend?
No, definitely not.
No, and has the Handa been a flop though?
You know what, man? I think it would be harsh to call Danda a flop, and because I think the whole season's been a flop.
No,
did I expect more for Danda? Absolutely. Am I going to pretend though that he's a flop? No. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Hopefully he comes good. But he's one of many players I was expect. Like I said, the only player that we brought in that I think I'd give any pass marks to is James Penrice. Everyone else has been underwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, I probably agree with that.
And I like Blair Spittle as well, but I can't sit here and say he's been good.
And it just shows you, you can poach the talent from the league. And I've held my hands up. There are 2 guys that I wouldn't have minded Rangers going for. But I think with Hearts is sort this season out, have a decent summer window, and regroup, and I think all these players they signed will come good.
I mean, I'd be more concerned if Hearts were doing what they were doing last season, but Danda was still looking poor, or Spittle was still looking poor. But I think it's just the team, as a unit, as a collective, have all been shocking. I just don't think it helped at the start, being on that horrible run with Naismith. Critchley's come in to replace him, hasn't exactly hit the ground running. So yeah, as much as I could point fingers at Danda and point fingers at Spittle and go, these guys aren't Hearts quality, they're not good enough. I'm not going to do that. And to be honest, out of the three, most people would have said that probably Penrice was the worst of the lot. Yet he's been the impressive one. So let's just give Danda and Spittle a bit of time. I'll judge them. I mean, I could argue this season's a bit of a write-off, but I'll give them next season. See what happens.
Fair enough. Half time, right? We see Cabangu come on. He whips the ball in, deflects. Now, I don't know if they're crediting it as Fargas or if they're giving it to him. He'll be wanting it because it'll be a hat-trick, actually, if they count it as his goal. But Fargas, I've never seen him try so hard on that puff, man, to get this goal.
I think it was off across the line before Fargas touched it.
But we'll never know, will we?
No, but Fargas is shite. And you know what? See if you're a top 5 league player, I don't think you need to steal deflect the tap-ins for your teammates, so...
No, absolutely not.
Fargas is as good as he suggests he is, then he should just give the goal up.
It's actually counted as a McHatey own goal, but I mean, surely it should count as a Kabunga goal because it was on target.
So strange that, but maybe they couldn't decide which Hearts player to give it to, and they thought, yeah, let's just give it as an own goal.
Absolutely. Kabunga then makes it 3-1, tap in. Brechin at this point, they're a wee bit tired, then he makes it 4-1. Bang, bang, good night. It's all over. You know what?
Good effort for Brechin. I don't think the scoreline does them justice.
It doesn't, but at least from a neutral and an entertainment perspective, they went 1-0 up. They were in the game. It's not like the game was dead for 90 minutes. It was a good game of football, a good way to kick off the weekend. And of course, there's a lot more coming this weekend. Alright, all eyes turn to Saturday. And there's a lot of games on tomorrow. But final thoughts, Hearts man, what are you thinking?
First team into the 5th round. We'll see who joins us over the course of the weekend. I'm a confident. Why not? Cup into anyone can win it. You got to be in it to win it, and Hearts are still in it. So
that's it. That's it, Jambo Belt. That is it.
And I might feel more confident depending on who drops out tomorrow.
Definitely.
So come on,
I'm
Derek.
looking at 5:30.
Come on, Derek McInnes.
Get those roids into you, big man.
All eyes are on you.
All eyes are on you, big man.
Time to do the right thing. Step up.
Step
be
up.
Man.
Be accounted for.
Aye.
Take them out.
Take them out.
Need strong referees. Need a strong Derek McInnes. Get the roids into you, Derek.
Aye, that's the one.
That's it.
Derek McInnes.
That's plenty.